Alrighty, welcome to another Saturday, Knights of the Dark Knight. I am Charlie, I'm the DM for this group. I'm glad that you all are here joining us, anyone who is watching or will watch later on. We are continuing with our Batman style. I don't know that we can call it a one-shot because we only got through one of the three parts of the one-shot last time, but that's okay. But we are going to continue with that, and then I will just go through the order that we're in. So, Legion, you can go first and introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, my name is Legion. I am a changeling fighter, and with the specialty of Echo Knight or Echo Fighter. I always forget which one it is, but that is who I'll be playing today.
Okay. Awesome. Valron, I'm sure I just said it wrong because I can't remember.
My name
Valron.
is Valron Ballard, sort of a cleric trying to help the people after tragedy, fun Batman backstory stuff. I'm a Cleric 9 Rogue 1, specifically a Twilight Cleric, Cleric of the Night.
All right, Night Shadow.
Night Shadow is it's like a shadow, but in the night, so even darker. And
It's a little spaxy fella, and it's a little fella, you know. Yeah. It's a little fella who my character's inspired by, my little black cat. His name is Catford F. Quimby, but that's not important. Yeah, that's the character I'm going to be playing. Going to be using the Vex set of critical roll dice, because they're pretty and I like them. And he's fucking off now. Oh, he's not, maybe. No, he's just here. And that's that's me, sorted.
Okay. Next up, let's go Lunas.
Sweet. My character's name is Lunas. I'm an Earth Genasi blood hunter, and that's all I'll say on the matter. A little silly. That's it.
Okay, awesome. Armor.
Sorry, I was muted. I am Bets or Ghost. Am I unmuted now?
You are, yes.
You are.
Sorry. Okay, great. I'm Bets or Ghost. I am playing Armor. They are an astral elf, astral self monk.
Nice. All right, and Vice.
Vice, the tiefling bard. Sorry. Just the tiefling bard. I made him at 3 a.m. Didn't really put a whole lot of thought to it.
It works. Sometimes those are the best characters. Okay. Alright, so if you were tuned in with us last time, you saw 3 of our 6 heroes. They had gone to Lawbreaker Lane, but so let's go ahead and we will get the other 3 dropped into our story and we will continue with theirs. So, Armor, Vice, and Varone. I'm going to say it wrong the whole time because that is how my teacher brain is. I'm just like that stereotypical teacher who mispronounces everyone's names. So you all have seen the signal in the night sky, and you have followed it to the city of Rothan, and here you know that there's evil that walks the streets, lots of darkness and evil, and you see standing upon the rooftop is Captain Sir Norton. He's the captain of the city guard, and he's holding onto a wand that fired the signal. And as he is standing, you can kind of tell that he was getting ready to turn and leave. Oh, it's my Foundry screen that's sharing. Thank you for that heads up. I didn't realize I was screen sharing to you all the wrong thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to flag that up while you were mid-flow.
Oh, no, it's okay. Too much technology. Let me change windows. Sorry. But so as you were standing there, you see him, and he looks to the group and says, "Oh, well, I've already had some people show up. I wasn't expecting anyone else, but I suppose they might run into some trouble and may need some assistance." I'm Sir Norton. I'm sure you might know of me perhaps, but who do I have standing here?
I'm Armor.
I go by the name of Valron.
You can call me Vice.
All right, Armor, Valron, and Vice. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you all. Well, so I have 3 who've already begun this quest, but what I really just need for us to get this taken care of. There's been some laughing gas that's been going around, and it's destroying the city. It has been causing havoc. It makes people start to laugh and giggle to the point of no return. And I know that currently that there is a deal that was happening down on Lawbreaker Lane. I sent the others there, but they may need assistance or they may know more information. I believe it has something to do with the Jester, and I'm wanting to make sure that we are able to take care of him.
As your will be done. Lead the way.
You might want to reconsider the name of that street.
I'm sure he's not the one to name it.
I mean, yes, it's just, it's the name that goes around and most people easily recognize it. If I called it J Street, you might get confused with K Street. You know how it goes.
Sure.
Directions. And I imagine some of you may be familiar with where it is and know how to get there, and you can catch up to the others that are helping on this conquest. Any questions for me before you depart to catch up?
How do we let them know that we're on the same side?
I mean,
Do you have like a coin we can give them or something? Is there a ring?
I'm sure if you tell them that you met with me, but I do happen to have this wooden coin with my insignia on it. That should suffice. And he takes it out, a business card, if you will, and hands it to one of you.
Awesome.
Anything else that I can do for the group?
You said it was a group of 3. Do you have a description so we know we're coming across the right group of 3?
Yeah, I mean, there was this one and that one and the other one. They looked very much like eager crime-fighting people, just same as you. He gives you a accurate, detailed account of what they all look like.
I was going to say, I guess it's good enough for government work, but okay.
Come on, it's Saturday morning. You can't expect much. I think that was a great description.
That one got me so good, Charlie.
Good enough for government work.
It was this one, that one, the other one.
I mean, how good a look has he actually got of Night Shadow? Because that could just be anybody.
Well, I think if I recall from last time, you said that
We
you like
didn't-
let him look at you, like you let him get a
Yeah,
good
it was us who
glimpse.
didn't see
But I
him.
wear, wear the Dreadhelm. But I wear the Dreadhelm and everything, so like he has no idea what I actually look like. He knows what I wear, but I suppose that's accurate enough.
Yeah, I mean, he just knows that you all showed. I mean, it's dark out. Like he probably is lacking in being able to see you all. He's old.
He also not have dark vision.
No, he would have dark vision. Yeah, because he's half elf, so I think they have dark vision.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so he has dark vision, but you know, he was just happy to get somebody to go. He didn't really pay much attention. I can look somebody dead in the eye for 30 minutes and not be able to describe them. I think it's fair that him standing up there talking to you all for 5 minutes, this, that, and the other.
Amazing.
Yeah. Any other questions I may be able to give you some useful information on? Hence on the sum. All right, well,
How much?
Good.
all right. I suppose you should be off if you have any chance of catching up to the other group. They didn't ask such questions of what do they look like, so they were much faster at getting going.
They didn't have
Well, they
anyone else
weren't
to catch
naked
up
people.
to. There was no other what to look like.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Back in my day, we had to go up the hill blind and back down it blind too. No complaining.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah.
Blind.
All right. The group then, assuming that you're done giving Sir Norton a hard time, which just to help you all know a little more, let me. I don't want to call it anything. I just want it to pop up. Did it not pop up?
Mm-mm.
Oh, come on, technology.
Is it because the game is still paused? I don't
Well,
know how Foundry works.
That could
I-
possibly be it.
I didn't have it paused earlier. Oh, now it's going to pop up. There we go.
Yeah, it was the pause.
Oh, there he is, that handsome bastard.
Look at him.
He is
Look
quite
at
handsome.
him. So that is who you all have been talking to, Sir Norton there. Cool. All right, so the group then heads to, Lawbreaker Lane. And the first group, you have finished at Lawbreaker Lane. And so as you all are finishing up, the other group approaches, and there's really no need for a map, we can just talk through. But the other group begins to approach, and they see you, and you see them. Well, you might not see Night Shadow, but you see some of them, and they see some of you.
I'd like to know if I'm still shaking. If I'm still shaking, like Norton's nephew. He's like, make better decisions.
He would have taken off to go to Norton at this point.
So he has been dismissed at this point. Okay. So
Yeah.
they're not just coming up shaking some child.
Yeah, he was dismissed. Like, you did that, he was dismissed, and I think the group was kind of coming up with a what do we do next situation is where you're at.
Oh, it looks like we have company. Perhaps they are compatriots of this puffin we have heard of.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to assume or nothing, but like everyone that we've run into here has been sort of a criminal. So
In my hand, I hold a small coin and I just flip it out to you to see if anyone can catch it.
Legion will try and catch it.
Oh wait. Yeah. I mean,
All right, if you're trying to catch it, make me. Let's go acrobatics. I feel like that kind of fits.
I'd say sleight of. Yeah.
I mean, I think it could go either sleight of hand or those were the two I was undecided between.
It's your call, bud. Yeah, DM.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics.
Okay.
I got a 13.
You go to grab it and Nate. Sorry, not Nate. I love so many names. Varone, when you flip it, are you like you're trying to make sure he's able to catch it?
Yeah, I like they're kind of, from what I can see, they're kind of grouped together. I kind of toss it in the middle of them, just a frontal like a flip off my finger, like you would flick a coin to someone.
Yeah. So Legion, you are able, like, you kind of you grab it, maybe not super gracefully, but like you do end up getting it into the palm of your hand, and you are holding on to that coin now.
Okay. I look it over, kind of, like flip it back and forth, and then bite into it. I'm like, yeah, looks like one of Norton's coins.
Who are you people?
Buttons coins? I've never seen. I don't even know what that looks like. Can I see that?
Yeah, Legion nods and hands it over.
It's pretty sweet. This is handcrafted right here.
It's a nice coin. I'm slightly disturbed that none of them responded to my question.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Did you guys kill Norton? He just sent his son to go see him, so this is a big deal.
No, we're
See,
fellows.
this is what I was talking about.
Who are you guys?
And this is why we got the coin, isn't it? I look up.
Are you criminals or not criminals? You have voices, yes?
Yes.
And
Not
you are not criminals?
criminals. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, I don't want to
Good
point
enough
fingers
for
or
me.
nothing,
I
or
don't know
like,
about you guys, but for me, that works.
but also like, I don't know, criminals would say they're not criminals, right?
Oh no!
I don't want to just do that.
If you're a criminal, you have to say that you're a criminal. If you're
Okay, you know what? Actually, I forgot about that law that happens
That's
in
how
Rockland.
that
You're
works.
right. That's true. Every criminal has to identify themselves if you ask, and they can't lie.
yes,
You're
I
right.
mean, you can insight check
And if
them, I
if
suppose.
we were trying to threaten you,
I will.
if we were trying to threaten you, we would have just brought his head.
I will insight check them.
That guy. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh, my heart is. I don't know if I can take that.
Oh, that is quite the insight check.
I'm an expert in people.
Yeah, so you know that these are the people you are in fact supposed to be looking for, but now you have to convince them that they need to trust you.
I don't know what else to tell you. We were sent here to help you, and
you-
not a criminal. Remember the law?
Yeah, you know what? It's true. It's true. You've got some excellent
We
points.
got the coin,
1, 2, 3 good points right there. So I'm convinced. I'm
and we
good.
got the coin.
And you got the coin. That was one of the points right there. Is the
Oh,
coin.
okay. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also am convinced. Like, you know, if you guys were here and criminals, you probably would have tried to fight us, and that would have been very stupid on your part.
That's points 5 and 6 right there. Plus,
Yeah,
if Night Shadow likes you, I'm down.
Yeah,
So-
I just get a good vibe. I don't know what it is, but it seems like we should work together for the next, I don't know, few hours or something.
Yeah, that seems fine. Until my nap time, at least.
Yeah.
They also probably be sporting those nice purple leather coats that all the criminals you just fought had.
Oh yeah, we're definitely wearing those.
Oh yeah, we look
Night
like
Shadow
criminals.
isn't.
That's right. I forgot. We all
Yeah.
have those on.
Legion kind of realizes that, looks at the extra pile of coats they got, and it just kind of starts grabbing them and handing them out.
There's good thinking there, Legion, honestly. I think that the idea, and I don't want to speak for Legion, is that we need to keep our profiles low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's sporty
Armor,
enough.
Armor will grab one and sort of drape it over their shoulders, but they're really into like how color coordinated their outfit is, so they're not going to change.
Okay, that makes sense. So we have. So you are here to assist us, yes? We have discovered.
That's what the old guy said.
Yes. We have discovered that there is an individual
Assist
who
you,
goes
yes.
by the name of Puffin, who is perhaps responsible for at least a portion of the shenanigans that have been going on.
True, this
So-
puffy guy is into all sorts of shit, I guess.
Yes.
So
He is up to his proverbial neck in shit.
yeah.
And we wish to infiltrate, so we have some disguises here. If you feel the need to use them, please use them. I, for one, am one with the night, so I have no need of such things. But, you know, if you guys feel like you need to dress up, then dress up.
Yeah, we just scared the shit out of this guy, and he told us that we needed to go to like the Polar Plunge. Oh wait, no, the Polar Lounge or something. Do you guys
It was
remember?
indeed something
I have a
like
hard time with words sometimes.
I don't. Me, the player, doesn't at all remember.
Oh, he said Polar Lounge.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
Lounge.
wondering if I need to roll to remember where we're supposed to go. Hopefully not, because that could go bad.
Yeah, so you all know that you are going to the Polar Lounge. You also would have found a small bell looking like it came off the jester's hat. I think we went over
Yeah, I
that
don't
last
remember who
time.
took it. Oh,
Nice.
do we know who has that on their person?
Probably Night Shadow.
Okay.
No, I didn't take it. I was busy shaking people.
I mean, I can take it.
Okay.
I'd
yeah.
say
Yeah.
you probably have. I don't think Night Shadow took anything.
That's got the.
They
That's
were just trying to make
less
criminals
rogue
make
ass.
better decisions.
Yeah, so
was their
that
whole-
that bell, you know, if it gets rung, is going to release that pink gas, because you had interrogated, so you know that is what ends up causing the incessant like laughter to occur, that then leads to the player, well, not the player, but like whoever it is that has inhaled that going crazy from laughing fits.
Indeed.
Okay.
So, we make our way to this Polar Lounge, yes?
It sounds like it's the plan.
Make
Would
it-
I know that it takes a ring to make it go off? Like I have to ring it to make it go off, or do I just think it's a silver bell?
So who all was interrogating last time?
It was definitely Night Shadow.
Yeah.
Night Shadow. Okay, so
Well,
Night
Andrew.
Shadow would know that, and then I guess I would assume Night Shadow would pass that kind of information on, since it could potentially
Yeah.
hurt you all.
So what is that information? It has to be shook to.
Yeah, it has
activate?
to be rung, because it's a bell, so if you ring it, then that
Yeah, it's
gas
like a
is
little
going to
thing.
leave. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna
By
like
the way,
cut
do not
off.
shake this bell unless you want,
I'm
know,
gonna-
dangerous laughing gas to go off.
I'm gonna cut off like a large leather strip using like my blade from my armor,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna wrap it up and then put it in one of my pockets so that it's
That's a good
soundproofed and softened. Knowing that.
Yes, that is a good plan. If that bell is shook or rung in any way, it is only a tiny of jingle bell that is rung. Then everyone laughs and then possibly dies.
I mean, I'm a big fan of laughter, but I don't really want to die just yet. And also, like, my mom always told me you can't be too careful. You know what I mean? Like, so let's just over safetify this. That's a word.
Definitely. Over safetify it. Yes, I've heard this word.
Thank you so much. Before we go, I'm also gonna use one of my mutagens to give myself dark vision.
Do we think we'll be walking for less than an hour?
Yes, it would be less than an hour because it's still here in the city.
Okay, well then I will. Seeing you try to do something that gives yourself dark vision, give the whole party dark vision.
I get double dark vision, baby.
Then I'll hold off.
If I can figure out how to find the button. Eyes of Night, there it is.
Thank you.
Use ability. So everyone in the party now has 300-foot dark vision.
Oh my
So
god.
whatever basic dark vision you had before, it is now 300 feet.
Whoa. For some reason, my senses are even sharper than they were before.
I can actually
thought
see.
this was possible.
I've been blind, but now
And then if you don't mind me but a moment, I'd like to cast a simple spell. And
be my
make an
guest.
augury.
If you are the one who sharpened my senses, I certainly do not mind.
So I take a minute and I ritual cast the spell augury to ask a question about our planned course of action to invade the Polar Lounge. Will our disguises get us safely into the Polar Lounge?
All right, and that was who was the one who cast that?
Valron?
Okay, I'm gonna
I think
message
the other
you
one was
in your chat, and you.
What funny noises do the gem inlaid sticks make for me?
Are you gonna decide
as
what
w-
funny noises, or do I
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
decide? Okay.
You can decide what funny noises because there's like two funny words. And as they clatter terribly upon the ground, I realize that woe might be upon us. And I look upon our party and say, it does not look like our disguises shall work to sneak in safely. Just as a heads up. Prepare for battle.
Did you call and ask?
I did call and ask the divine god of Twilight,
Could
the
we maybe
protector of
just
those heroes of the
call
night.
the Polar Lounge though, like, and
See if you
what
can get a
they-
reservation.
Yeah, I've eaten there before. They got really good bear steak. It's delicious.
You have
This is
eaten there.
before I was a vegetarian.
Isn't this a criminal location and club? How have you been here before?
Who, me?
No, the guy behind you. Yes, of course you.
Oh, no, I was just there with a friend. It was in another lifetime. Don't worry about it too much. It's fine. When you got a friend of a friend and then you're like in a place accidentally and then you realize that it's part of like this underground mafia and then you're like sitting there with your coffee and you're like, oh my God, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. And then you chug it and it's really hot. It was one of those situations. A classic mishap. You know what I mean?
I feel like now I should worry about it more, but not now. Perhaps later I will worry about this.
Night Shadow, you got nothing to worry about, buddy. It's all good. Let's just go beat up some bad guys.
Okay, so is that the new plan? We just go in and beat up everybody.
Actually, I have no idea. I don't want to pretend like I know what's happening.
All I'm saying is the gods do not smile favorably upon our chances to sneak in with these disguises.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
so if we cannot sneak in with the disguises, perhaps we just smash in. Anyone else got a better idea, or?
Valron, I do have a question. How much do your gods know? And I'm not trying to be rude. Like, are they very smart?
I would assume they are very smart as an omnipotent being, the god of Twilight and the protector of the heroes of the night.
Okay, yeah,
they have
that's
never
a pretty
led me
reputable-
astray before.
That's pretty reputable. I believe that then. That's good. I just like to double check my sources whenever.
Of course. No, it's fine. The sticks are in front of you still, as I actually picked them up and put them back in my pocket. Like, oh wait, I left those on the ground. Let me just.
It sounds like he is really upset when you challenge him on his gods.
No, I just wanted to double check and make sure, because I've never personally have like followed too many guides, and so like I always like to ask people like, where'd your guide come from? Like, what do they know? Like, but that seems good. So I believe you, and I believe you, guide. That sounds good.
Yeah,
So let's try something else. Okay, we flip the jackets inside out.
No, there's no way that would help our situation. You have to know that.
so that I can see invisible.
I know the lining kind of goes a little better with actually.
Okay, so
I want to be able to see invisible things as we go to sneak in on this place.
is the plan then no jackets?
We don't want to disguise ourselves as
As anything. So
as anything.
Work. Perhaps we just smash our way in. That could be one way.
I mean-
Vice, any thoughts? You are new to our group. Perhaps you have some ideas.
I mean, if no jackets is gonna work, I'd prefer not to wear that monstrosity, so that's fine. But you said the guy's name is the Puffin.
yeah, he's like some puffy guy. I don't know. That's what they said.
He's probably akin to a puffin. Maybe some kind of Aarakocra that looks somewhat puffin-like.
I mean,
That's my
he's in the
guess.
birds. Maybe we throw some feathers on us. Maybe he'll let us in.
I like that idea. That's really good.
Disguises
think-
bird people rather than riddle people or
Yeah.
joke people.
I feel as though I may have asked the wrong person what is the best idea. But you know what? Can we find some?
Yeah, actually, gonna ask you, DM. Can we find like feathers anywhere? If we're gonna go for this like bird jacket thing.
Well, first, I feel like everyone needs to see the jacket that you were insulting. I think it looks kind of nice. I mean, he's pulling it off. Like,
Okay, but he's also
Yeah.
a very sexy individual.
I like that
But
high
he can pull off
collar.
anything. Pull off a potato sack.
And he's wearing green. Purple and green really complement each other. I have all black. Black and purple kind of clash.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
really fair. I can see that, Valron, for sure.
and don't forget this version of it from before. Oh, and you all have the
The boombox.
boombox.
Oh, we
Maybe we do. I forgot we did have this boombox. Maybe we just go in outside. We don't go in, but we stay outside the Polar Lounge. We make a diversion as some street performers. Do you guys have anything you could do like that? And then we can all sneak in after the fact.
I play the war gong.
I am
That's
super
great.
sneaky. I cannot be very distracting unless you want, I don't know, some
No,
people.
but see, you'd be part of the infiltration party, right? Like some of
Yeah.
us will distract, and the rest of us will
Yeah,
do our
I'm
do our other
definitely part
thing.
of the four.
Yeah, 4. I had a friend who laughed like that once. 4.
It's a ridiculous laugh, but
I always told him that, but he did it anyway. I think it was to get attention. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Diversion, maybe?
Diversion could work, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super sneaky.
I don't
kinda just
actually-
walk around.
I don't actually own a war gong anymore. We rented
Oh.
one when I was in school.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But I am proficient in it, so I
heard
can
that's
hit
very
a
common.
war gong better than other people, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, you have been trained in it, so that's good.
guess.
I got the
Talent
touch.
plus, time spent as well. So
I mean, if we
okay, so maybe we table the diversion idea with the war gong.
I was gonna say, if you want to pretend to be a performer, I've got a viol, and I'm, really pretty good at it.
Ah, I can dance like nobody's business.
Really.
So-
I can be like there are professional mourners. I can be a professional fan. I can be like, oh wow, look at how good they're doing. Everyone come watch.
Okay, yeah, that's really good. Let's do that.
It's definitely something.
It's definitely something.
I think it would
Definitely
create a diversion at least.
You know
Because
what?
it seems to me, Night Shadow, Valron. I don't want to pigeonhole you, but you do seem to be a little sneaky. I mean, you got like the all black thing going for you, which is good, you know. So you already kind of blend into the shadows. And Legion, I feel like you're very sneaky.
I can be.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like you guys would be a good advanced team to get in there.
I do
But maybe
not
we
feel-
don't. Maybe we don't need to
Hotel
split up. Maybe we
parties.
need to try to get in together.
I do not feel pigeonholed or any of the holes that you are referring to. My problem with this plan, potentially, it seems like you guys can be very
Puff and hold.
distracting. My
Yeah,
problem
puff
with
and
this-
hold.
My problem with this plan is how do then you guys get in?
Yeah, that's where I was getting to as I was thinking through it out loud.
I say we just go there and as they say, we ball.
I'm about that.
I'm fine with this also.
I've been known to
I'm
ball
totally okay
before.
with this. I feel like perhaps we should have a safe word, but you know what? The less we plan, the better this will go. I feel.
Oh,
Our
let's-
plans can't
let's
get
be
messed
plan.
up if
The
we
less
don't have
goes,
plans.
the less goes against the plan. you
yeah,
know?
no, that's good. Although I am a fan of the safe word idea. So, does anyone have a suggestion for that?
Butterscotch.
I was thinking chrysanthemum, but I like butterscotch too.
Butterscotch
Oh,
is
I was
a
gonna say
fantastic
candy cane. Darn.
Candy cane is good. Candy cane, butterscotch, chrysanthemum. We're going a candy route, and then I kind of threw in the flowers.
chrysanthemum. That is the way. I feel like the problem with this is it is not such a natural thing to put in a phrase, but hey, if we're at the point where we need to use a safe word, everything is going to shit anyway.
Oh,
So,
that's true.
We don't need a subtle safe word. So we're all agreed, yes, on chrysanthemum. I've forgotten the rest of it.
I think Night Shadow's chomping at the bit to go.
I think it's time to
Forgotten the rest of it. It's chrysanthemum butterscotch something, yes.
yeah,
Mm.
something.
something chrysanthemum.
No,
butterscotch.
something might also be a good safe word if we're looking for something more subtle.
Oh, I say something too much though. I think we'll be running out of there way too fast. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go whenever.
Yeah, I think we have to accept that this plan is going to go to shit.
It can't go to shit. How do I have to? There is no plan.
Yeah,
It can't go
Valron
wrong.
did say if there's no plan, it can't go to shit. So
Exactly.
Valron
So
did say
that's what we do.
Wow.
It's not a plan, but that's what we do.
I mean, it makes
So-
sense. You know what they say? No plan survives first contact with the enemy, and we're making a
Exactly,
lot of
and
contact.
then do or do not. There is no try. So
No,
let's
the
do.
man will survive. Yes.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Yeah. Oh, that one. I thought it was you mess with the bull and you get it's a red flag.
I thought it was you
Okay.
get the thorns, and I never understood it honestly.
You get the
There
thorns.
goes.
Yeah. Every bull has its red thorn.
Yes, I love that song.
Yeah.
You know that one part.
So let's start walking then,
Face
because
forward.
at
Okay,
this
I
Here I
point,
go.
I mean,
Audrey
you
will be
all
wrong.
sound like you fit the bill of people going to the Polar Lounge, drunkards, singing bad songs,
One of them
I'm
well,
walking
good songs
away.
poorly.
Otherwise,
and as we're walking, I'm like, wait, if this is just an establishment, and they hate purple jackets, ditch the purple jackets and just try to blend in with actual people.
Oh,
Oh shit! I'm wearing an actual purple jacket.
Because the question I asked was pertaining to the purple jackets.
That's true. Yeah, we could just be normal dudes.
Let's just be normal dudes. We're just dudes.
We're just dudes doing what dudes do.
Dudes doing dude things.
Should I perhaps?
We're just the Nighty Night Nights.
The 90
90 night nights.
The Knights of the Nightly Night.
I
All
guess
right.
I will remove the helmet if we are doing this. I will look less abnormal without it. Behold, I am but a cat. Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Yeah, so the group leaves Lawbreaker Lane, continuing as such to the Polar Lounge. As you get to this establishment, you pick up that it is, while it's calling itself the Polar Lounge and trying to seem as though it's upscaled and sophisticated, it really is just a dingy tavern that's pretending to be better than it is. Before I move us over, would the group all just go in all at once, staggering how you go in? Like, what are our thoughts on that?
I mean, Night Shadow is definitely trying to look dignified and also trying to hug the nearest shadow to just disappear. Like they're not trying to get in there in a fucking walking in this club kind of way. They're trying to be sneaky. Because apparently our plan is just to walk right in.
Okay.
But he's going to try and disappear as soon as possible.
And you said it's just a tavern, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
the
go
Vice
ahead.
is just gonna walk in like he belongs there with all the confidence he can muster.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lunas will probably do the same.
I think I'm gonna put my arms around the two closest like people, like over their shoulders, and be like la la la, and try to look drunk with everyone else.
Armor is going to hang back, enter on their own. They're gonna pull their hood down and sort of like mess up their like short hair, and they still have the like thief's jacket on, and they're walking in like they're like, oh, I'm meeting my big tough boyfriend.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, yeah. So, you all approach walking in, and as you do, let's get that adjusted.
Oh, heck yeah.
So as you all come in, you can see that sitting at a large table in the center of the room is a lean elven man who has blue-white skin, and frost is forming on the rim of his glass. Let's show players. Okay, so you're able to see sitting here with his glass.
Oh my goodness.
That's cool.
Raised by
That's such good
expectations.
art.
Yeah,
Super.
I love using Midjourney
Doctor,
to make
doctor.
things.
Yeah. What a tasty man.
No,
Um,
as tasty a man as this is, you have raised my expectations super high on cold puns now. I just hope you know that. I didn't know that Dr. Frost was going to be a thing.
Yeah, so he kind of stands out to you in the crowd, and then you see a lot of commoners as well throughout the tavern, and you see some people who you presume might work for the Puffin. You're not quite too sure on that, just from a quick glance, but that's kind of everything that you're seeing in the bar itself. I mean, it's no different than any other tavern you've probably gone to, except for the fact that it is trying to disguise itself as being more upscale than it is actually able to pull off. Like, the floorboards are creaking as you're walking in. You can definitely see a layer of dust as though it's never seen a towel in its life. No one's really cleaning the establishment. Pretty dingy overall.
I don't know. I think that's pretty standard for most businesses.
But not most businesses that are trying to say it's, this upscale lounge versus a tavern.
Yeah, this is a front if I ever saw one.
I will go over to the bar and I will sort of lean over to the bartender and I'll very quietly ask for 3 shots of water and then I'll just pound all 3 shots.
Yeah, so as you ask for 3 shots of water, the barmaid looks kind of skeptically. Do you want something stronger added in? Or are you wanting the 3 shots of water as a
No,
chaser?
I want to give her like a girl to girl look, hook me up, sister.
Yeah, she returns that look to you, and she begins sliding over first one shot glass of water, followed by the second and the third for you.
And after the third shot, I turn into a woo girl. I'm like, woo!
You see her kind of looking to make sure she is poured from the correct pitcher for you.
I want to go over to Count Chocula. Over here.
I was like,
See
so
what
all
I
of
do.
these, puffin like characters was me turning various versions of the penguin into tokens. Now, so you approach, he is sitting there nursing a drink as you come, and he just kind of looks at you and doesn't really say anything, and is, like, just gives you a glance, but goes right back to staring at his glass.
I'm gonna flag the barmaid down and ask for just a beer or an ale, whatever they have.
Yeah, you
Whatever's easiest.
flag her down, and she goes, ale's what I've got tonight. It seems in abundance. Would that suffice for you?
Yeah, I don't really care. As long as I can drink, that's cool. And I'm gonna kind of grab it and nod to the guy on my right, or my left, rather.
Yeah, seeing that you have your drink, he like gives you, a little nod and a tip of the glass, and just goes right back to just kind of sitting, and like, he just kind of seems lost in his glass, is how it appears to you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else anyone else would be doing at this point?
I guess Night Shadow's going to make his way up to the bar as well. Going to do his best to not look like he's part of the party. If I can do that, and if I need to roll anything for that, fair enough. But he's going to do his best to do that, and just order a single, like, little glass of milk.
Okay, and so you're
Yeah.
trying to act as though you're not part of the party.
Yeah, I'm trying to look like I'm separate from them.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
Right, let's do this. Okay, so rolled an 18, and that is for a 19 total.
Oh, I
Just
thought we
trying
were
to look
gonna
like
tie.
an independent, strong.
Yeah, no one's really paying too much attention to you. Maybe a glance here or there. Not sure that they've seen too many of your kind coming in. So, like, they do kind of look a little, just, a little bit out of curiosity at you, especially as you order a little bit of milk. But aside from the quick glance here and there, no one really seems to take you as being too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I've removed the dread pill. I feel like that's just trying to look like, your average, everyday cat guy. Having a little drink of milk at a bar, as one does.
Yes, everyone goes
Okay.
to the bar to get a glass of milk. Totally a normal thing to do.
Definitely gonna bring the glass up to his mouth and just go with his tongue like that.
In my hopes of looking like I'm waiting for someone, I'm gonna actually just watch the door most of the time and kind of keep track of how many people are coming in and leaving.
Okay.
See, I'm
Well,
so-
while everyone's gaffing about, I'm gonna go walk up to this man and ask him how he is. Our lovely Frosty.
Yeah, so you walk up to him, he tips his glass and he says, "I'm a little chilled this evening. How are you?"
Oh,
It is
so-
rather chilly out.
I thought that was just me.
I don't think so.
What brings you to the Polar Lounge?
Yeah. A simple drink. Do you have space? And I gesture kind of to the table he's sitting at.
I suppose you could grab a stool and sit here if you must. What's it to me? You go ahead and join. Do you have a drink in your hand?
I guess I must.
Okay. He reaches towards your drink and says, would you prefer if that was colder?
It's always better chilled.
Do you mind? And he kind of gestures to take the glass from you.
No, I don't. Feel free.
Yeah, so he grabs onto it, and the same as like how his glass has that frost that's forming, it begins to form on yours. And he says, make sure you say win, otherwise it might be too cold for you.
A win.
Alright, there you go, sir.
Thanks. And I take a nice sip of my chilled ale. And we just kind
Better?
of sit there. Much.
I'd like to make my way over to. How do I move? Oh god. Make my way over to the door now and just sort of put myself right next to the door.
Yeah, you move towards the door. And you have positioned yourself there. Are you just trying to keep people from coming and going, or you just want to be near the exit?
Now that I've seen someone approach him, I do want to sort of, if stuff pops off, I want to like be on the other side of the door, keeping it closed from anyone else coming.
Okay.
But I'm still pretending to be drunk.
Yeah, so you're just kind of stumbling around, just like hanging out over there, not really appearing to be coming or going, but just there.
Yeah.
Since you are pretending to be drunk, you can roll me. You can decide performance or deception.
They're the same, so we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
Oh, an 18!
Let's go.
Yeah, you are, to everybody around in the tavern, you appear just to be another drunk passerby.
They get out of a lot of dates this way.
Can I kind of settle in between these two and see what the lady is drinking? I'm gonna try and just hit her up as like kind of cover while I'm looking around.
Yeah, so, I mean, the barmaid was not lying when she said there was an abundance of ale. That is what everybody is drinking in here. So she is having an ale as you sit down.
I'm gonna offer to buy her another one and just start making small talk. And then kind of like looking around to see anyone else who seems interesting.
Yeah, so you motion for the barmaid to come. She gets an ale for the lady. Are you also going to get one for yourself then?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets one for the both of you. And you can be, like, start asking small talk conversation. You know, nothing, like, if you have something specific, otherwise we can say you're just kind of chatting and looking around. If you're trying to get a feel for the room sitting there, you can roll an insight.
Oh boy.
Nice. So as you were sitting there and talking to the lady and kind of getting a sense for the room, you really kind of pick up on that herself and the gentleman on your left side, that, you know, they are just here enjoying a drink this evening, not really part of any thing to do with the puffin. Where you're sitting now, you kind of get the feel that both Count Dracula, so the one behind you and the one diagonal in front of you, that they might have something to do with the puffin. You notice that they keep kind of glancing between each other, and like making, eye contact and giving just very subtle nods, but enough that you, after sitting there for a while, you're able to pick up on it.
As I'm drinking my beer, I'm going to take a small pouch out of my pocket, and I'm gonna rip it open and pour it into my beer, one of my mutagens, and I'm gonna chug the rest of my beer for that. It's my alluring mutagen, which gives me advantage on charisma checks, but disadvantage on initiative rolls. And I'm gonna turn to Count Chocula and just ask him some questions. So, you sort of look a little bit like you belong here. Do you come here a lot? I've been here once, just for the polar bear steaks, but that was way before I was a vegetarian. So,
so when you were putting that powder into your drink, were you trying to not be seen with doing it?
Nope.
Okay, so
no,
you
I was
were
just doing it.
okay.
Roasting himself in public.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, I've never
I
seen
figure these
anyone...
guys are okay with drugs, so I'm not trying to be secretive.
Well, he looks at you, and as you're doing that, he is just kind of watching to see where the drink goes, and then seeing you drink it, he's like, most people don't tend to put things in their drink and drink them. They tend to give them to other people, but I guess that's a new one.
I paid for these drinks.
I'm gonna flex my arms and show them how big my muscles are. I'm like, yeah, it's protein powder. I like to do protein powder with my beer, so it really helps me.
Roll me a deception.
Yeah. Will do.
If I can, I'd like to, because we're sat in the same bar, I'd like to just laugh really loudly, distractingly loudly. If it's all possible to help him out with that.
Roll me, so for your laughter, roll me a performance.
Okay. Oh, that's not brilliant. Rolled.
My deception is a 16.
Yes, that's an 11 to try and be distracting while he's doing this.
I mean, Count Dracula looks at you, but you're not as loud as you having been one that blends in with the night and everything. Perhaps your definition of loud is different, especially in the tavern setting. So he kind of looks at you and doesn't really pay much mind to you, but he looks back at Lunas and is like, you can say what that is, that it's not protein powder. We all have our vices.
All right, fine, you got me. It's this new stuff that they've been pushing on the streets, okay? And it's absolutely incredible. But I don't have any more. I'm looking to score something tonight, if maybe you could help me.
I mean, I might be able to help. What are you after?
What do you have?
Oh no. That's not how this works. I'm afraid I don't have much for you then.
Is there someplace private we can go? I'd like to show you something.
Kiss him.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand close to his, but not quite on his hand, across the bar.
He leaves his hand lingering just for a moment, and he kind of if you're not super close, like he puts his a little closer, but then he like pulls back and says, I suppose we could go talk in private if you must.
Absolutely. Lead the way, please.
Yeah, so he gets up and he takes you to a small hall that's just directly behind you all. There's like a door that leads in, and he goes in there and says, "All right, what is it that I
Wait.
can do for
As
you?"
we're walking into that door, like into that hallway, I'm gonna say, hopefully loudly enough that someone can hear me. I'm gonna say, I just want to show you something.
Wait, is that what you all? I thought you all went with something else for your word.
Who knows?
That was one of the words, I think.
And I'm gonna hope that people who hear me know what that means.
Can I like try to perceive to see if I hear him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me some perception checks.
Should I do like a performance check against that perception check to see like how well I'm able to project that? Or-
Yeah, go for it. Yep,
Okay,
you can do that.
I am trash at performance, so
So I'd like to think that for my character, I can passively hear that because I've got like a passive of 16. So I want
Okay,
to
and
do an
that's a-
intelligence to see if I can remember that that's a thing.
that's a 17 for performance.
Okay. All right. Well,
Roll
Vice,
the-
you are not hearing shit.
Yeah, I got distracted by Dr. Sexy.
It's
Dr.
sexy.
Sexy, yeah.
Okay. I'm also
27 on perception.
so I would say, Valron and Armor, that you are like you notice that Lunas is exiting the room, but both of you are too far away to like you hear that something is said, but you don't hear what. Like you can tell that Lunas is projecting their voice, but like there's too much other noise and things going on because you're in the tavern, and then
Yeah, and where do we go?
I've got
Like,
I've got a 16 passive. If it's up to me now, I got
Okay.
a 16 passive, but I don't know if you want me to roll something to like determine if I know what it means, because we did.
Yeah,
go
give
through
me a history check. I
yeah,
feel
we
like that.
did, we went through 4.
Yeah, give me a history check to see if you can recall that this was on the table as a word.
Oh, that's it. That's a 13. That could have been a lot worse.
You like so with your perception and whatnot, like you don't remember the word something as being one of the safety words because you had thought the group settled on a different phrase, a much more complicated phrase than something. But like you are watching and you see that Lunas and Count Dracula have stepped out into the hallway. I don't have a map for it, but like they are just behind that door currently.
Sorry, which door?
So I'm like just saying that there is a hallway door directly behind where
Directly
Count
behind
Dracula is.
us?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, perfect.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way towards them. I'm just gonna like kind of gently nudge and brush past like the other members of our party on the way. Anyone else in our party, I'm just gonna if they're not on my way and I can't physically brush past them and give them a nudge, I'm just gonna give them a look. Or at least that's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
and I would be looking at Night Shadow too because I was someone who saw Lunas going through the door, so I'd be like looking like, did anyone else catch that?
Yeah, and so you'd see Night Shadow following, trying to make sure that all of you guys know that I guess shit's going down. Because Night Shadow doesn't know Night Shadow doesn't know if shit's supposed to go down, but erring on the side of shit's going down.
Okay.
Makes
So is the group starting to then move towards that direction?
Yeah, so where are they exiting? Sorry? Are they exiting here?
Yeah, like they're just going directly behind him. So if you're moving that way, that's fine.
We'll be, like, right here.
As you all start to move, the various
I'm pretty fast, so I'm gonna stay by the door.
Okay. And then who is here? Valron, are you getting up and moving as well?
Yes, I will go to support.
Okay. So especially as Valron stands to exit, Dr. Frost begins to follow where you all are leading, and these other characters are following as well. And so seeing that everybody has moved in that general direction, and like they are standing right up on the door, so like there's no really getting into that hallway with them, but as everybody is moving, so are the various Puffin
Penguins.
agents.
Oh, puppets.
And-
Yeah.
And
Is
Dr.
there-
Go ahead.
Is there a lock on the door? Can I lock the door?
No, so the door in question is really just kind of like, it's like a swinging door, you know, like going into like a kitchen and stuff. So like no real.
Oh,
Oh no,
lock or
sorry.
anything.
I'm still by the front door.
Oh, the
Can I
front
lock
door.
the front door to the tavern?
Yeah, so there is a lock on that door from the inside. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check to see if you can get that lock.
Okie dokie. That's a 7.
You begin fidgeting with that lock, but as there's now this motion of everybody moving, before you're able to slide it in, it's like a sliding lock. Before you're able to slide it into place, you actually like drop the chain on it, and you are distracted by the movement in the tavern.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so as everyone begins to move, Dr. Frost looks at the group and locks eyes with Night Shadow and says, is there something I can help you with?
Perhaps.
Well, I see that you've caused quite the motion. You began to move and everybody began to move.
Ah, what can I say? One leads, others follow. I don't know what to make of that. I am merely moving in this direction.
And is there a particular reason why you'd be moving? The tavern and the fun is here.
Yes, I have completed my milk, and I would like to go in this direction now.
That direction, I'm afraid, is off limits unless you've been invited that direction. I don't believe you've been invited.
Very well. I will not push this further.
It's nice and cool out here. This is where you should be. It's hot back there in the kitchen.
Okay. Sure.
I suggest we
Wait.
all just go back to where we were seated before, enjoying our drinks. There's no need
If
for
it-
trouble.
If it is all the same to you, I don't think it will cause trouble if I simply take a place at the bar here. Why would that cause trouble? Of course it wouldn't.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer if you just go back to where you were. I feel as though maybe you're meddling in something you shouldn't meddle in.
When he says that, when he says meddle in something that you shouldn't meddle in, even though I'm gonna I'm gonna summon my arms of the astral self, and so my little Twinkie elf body, I get these like huge like shoulder pauldrons and gauntlet like energy.
I will at the same time also cast a spell.
Okay, if you are starting to cast, then that's going to put us into initiative.
Wait, before
Yeah,
we fight,
is going down now.
before we fight, I want to talk to Count Chocula.
That's fair. We have been
since we're in the
out here for a
kitchen, is that
second.
okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because I'm not even in initiative. Okay, so I want to like have turned to the corner into this kitchen area with him, and I'm gonna say, "Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you about something. I know who you work for, and I have some really bad news for you. Okay, and I need you to let your boss know because it's not good. All right." And I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna pull out the little bell that I have wrapped up. I'm gonna be like, our guys got mugged and we almost lost our spoils, okay? We almost lost our drugs. We weren't able to sell our stuff. There's people out here tonight and they're after you. So you need to watch out. I'm trying to.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, give me a. Are you going for more intimidation or persuasion?
I'm trying to be honest with him so that I can be on his side.
Persuasion,
All right.
I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, persuasion.
Do it.
Oh, and I get advantage on that? Thank goodness.
Heck yeah. Get him.
It's not much better. 8. Yay.
Let's see.
He could roll worse. It's possible.
It could have been 2 less.
No, I mean like they could roll worse.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's a
he is kind of considering it like, mulling it over, but his insight is crap, and so he's not convinced that you're being honest. He just kind of, well, why would you want to alert us to this? And I'm not. Who do you think that I work for exactly?
I'm a little confused because I'm almost 100% that you work for Mr. Puffy, but
Puffin.
Look.
The name is Puffin.
Yeah, whatever. In the biz, we call him Mr. Puffy. It's not meant to be a slur or anything. It's not meant to be rude. It's just sorry, the Puffin. Okay, whatever. But
Puffy.
I don't think he'd
The
like it if
Puffy-
you called him Puffy.
well, I never call him that to his face. It's just something that we call him on the streets. It's fine. Look, something happened in Lawbreaker Lane tonight, and I really think you need to send your boys to investigate. I'm assuming you're the one who's in charge. You look like you are. You look like a straight up stand up guy that can really help me with this situation. My guys are fucked, okay? And I made it out alive, and I really need your help here. They took my clothes.
They took your clothes.
Well, they took my uniform.
So are you trying to now convince him that you also work for the Puffin?
Yes.
Or like,
No. That I work
No.
for the Joker archetype character.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Roll me a deception on that.
Amazing.
God, I wish I could help with this.
16.
Did you say 16?
Hold on. With my deception. 17.
Okay.
He looks at you, and as you are giving the speech and talking, he becomes increasingly uncomfortable as he realizes that you work for the Jester. And he is just standing there, and he goes, I don't know why you thought coming here was the place that you should be, and he begins to raise his voice as he is saying this, and he's like,
Great.
we want nothing to do with your kind or the jester. So I appreciate your honesty and that you think you were trying to warn us, but this is not the time nor the place for this. You know, sitting and having a drink with you is nice, but I'm afraid that nice is no longer.
All right. Well, then I think it's time you went to sleep, and I'm gonna attack him.
All right, so we are
Yeah.
then rolling initiative. Let me get combat up.
I am
Where is that?
on this because I have disadvantage on initiative rolls. How does one?
How does one also give
Disadvantage.
advantage on in initiative roll?
That is a great question. I have
Yeah.
not. I have never rolled initiative as a player, so I think if you re-roll, I can then edit.
Oh boy, that's good.
Let me start rolling my people.
It literally won't let me roll again.
Yeah, one.
If you just roll the dice down in the bottom and then I can.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to give me a second because I gotta get all of my people rolled too.
That's
It's
one of
okay.
my best tips ever.
Thug.
Did I get everybody?
Okay, I got the same thing both times.
There
I got a worse
Okay.
thing, so don't worry about changing mine.
Oh, okay. And cool.
Actually, this is not going to help. But that's okay. I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, same here. Didn't get any better on mine, so just leave it as 15.
Oh, you go into your sheet, you click the little cogwheel on the initiative button, and then it's like roll advantage, roll disadvantage. I found it.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
There we go. Learning together. All right, Night Shadow, you are the first who is up.
Okay, so these guys have gone like down the stairs, like they're behind a door, right?
Yes, they are behind a door. So you would not be, like, aside from them leaving, but they left in a very friendly, if you will, look to be flirty, like, way, and, you know, they were happy-go-lucky going to talk about some drugs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I don't know that I don't know that, like, he doesn't know that there's a fight going on. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my Dread Ambusher shite. Gonna beat the fuck out of this guy over here. Gonna make my movement over here. And gonna roll to smack him a couple of times. See how that goes.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20 for the first hit.
That will hit.
That's good to know. And then a 19 for the second hit. So both hit?
Yeah, both do hit.
Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna go up and smack him as much as I can. So that's 8 plus 7. So that's 15 damage of punchy damage to Mr. Frosty Boy here. And then I'm just gonna try and get the hell out of there. So I'm gonna cunning action disengage and just dip over here. I don't think I can. Yeah, can't do anything else. So that's
Okay.
good.
All right, and then that is going to. I guess I have to be good.
Oh, there is more I could have done, but never mind. That's all right.
Is there something else you would want to do?
No, I don't think there's anything else that I could have done
Okay.
legitimately on the turn.
Alright, so seeing as you have begun smacking Dr. Frost there, the puffin worker down below is going to move up to Valron and is going to...
What did I do?
Oh, sorry. there is one thing. Should have done an extra D8 damage.
Okay, roll
So
that then.
that's another 7 damage that he should have taken.
D6 because it's your dread turn. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Sorry, I missed my dread ambusher damage.
Okay,
That's all.
I added it, so you're all set.
All
And
good. That's been done.
he is going to attempt to hit with his mace. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so he gives you 4 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to try to hit again with his mace. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, and is there something else that he would do? There's not. And that is going to be his turn. That brings us to Armor. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to. Come on. I'm going to target this person. Can you see where I'm clicking?
I cannot, but now I can. If you click again. I have a lot of sheets pulled up, so it's hard for me to see it unless I
Sorry,
close out.
the person who is northeast of me, 10 feet away. I don't know how to ping them.
This one.
That person. I'm going to make an unarmed strike against them.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay. That is 11 force damage. And I'm going to stunning strike him as well.
So as you go to do this, so before we do, because remember, you are in a tavern full of people, not just the puffins. Like, it's a
Oh,
that has
sure,
people.
sure. So I've just punched
So-
a stranger, sure.
Right, so, like, how have you decided to zero in on, is it just because he's the closest, and you're not sure of what to, like,
Oh yeah,
you know, as
no,
your
I
character,
really
you're just like-
honestly was just like, hey, bad guy's afoot, gotta punch someone.
Okay, yeah. So you do punch him. Are you, as you are punching, to knock him unconscious, or, like, you're taking him out?
Oh no, just knock him unconscious.
Okay, yep, so you, go and you begin to punch him, knocking him. He is unconscious. You realize as soon as you've done it, give me a perception or an insight check.
Sure. It's a 24.
It's almost like as soon as you do it and you realize like he had no like fight back to it, you're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
That was just a normal dude.
That was just a normal dude
Great.
sipping on, trying to wash away his sadness at the tavern.
So, recalibrating. This is probably not the first time they. Recalibrating, they're going to run over to here, where this guy did just take some swings, and swing at that guy this time. Oh, that's a natural 20.
What is your movement speed?
50.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you have plenty of movement. Okay, yep, that will hit.
Oh, that's okay. 11 force. And if he's still up, I'll try to stunning strike him.
He is still up. And I'm gonna move because your reach is 5 for that, so
10
I'm gonna
feet.
move you.
It's 10
It's
feet.
10 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
So it said 5 on the description. Oh, that was my description. My bad. I was just looking at the last thing in the chat, and it was mine. Okay.
For sure. It's just, yeah, if I have the arms up, that's all.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, stunning strike, so that is a con save.
What could possibly go wrong?
He could be.
A lot of things.
Ooh, 17.
Oh, that is my DC, so he saves.
No,
And,
he doesn't save.
oh,
If it's
Great. I
tied,
like
it
that
goes
even
to
better.
you all.
I like that even better.
Oh, that's
Cool.
nice.
Unless,
So,
do I have? Wait, well, do I have that wrong? Because like with armor
Yeah.
class, it's if it's tied.
Yeah,
Is
Meets
it
it,
not the
beats it.
same?
Meets it, beats it. The
Okay.
defender has advantage.
Okay, then nope, it does not go to you. My bad.
That's okay. I'm not going to do a key point for 2 more piles, but I will do a bonus action
You
Okay,
spent a key
for the
point.
same guy. That's a
Yeah.
28 to hit.
that will hit.
And I will try to stunning strike him again, but only for 6 force damage.
Okay, math is hard. There we go. Nice. All right. Anything else for your turn?
The stunning strike, so another con save.
Another con save. Boom. Ooh, not as good. 7.
Great, then he is stunned.
Okay, why isn't it just
That'll be my
easy?
turn.
Cool. Is there not a stunned marker?
Stunned.
Thank you. I was going through all of them and I was not seeing it.
It was like the 4th one or whatever.
All right. Next up is Legion.
Okay. So, gonna move there. Going to manifest my echo on the other side of this guy.
Okay, let me grab you a token. Boom. There's your echo.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna make an attack on that guy.
Oh, that took it from both? My bad. I was just wanting it to take it from one token, so it was easier for me to remember who was who.
As in, like, who's Echo and who's not?
Yeah, I was just trying, like, if I was taking the hit points to drop it to the one that the Echo had, but it took it off of your character. So I'm just gonna,
okay.
yeah. It was just so I knew who was who.
Let's see. Is there a way to mark him?
I like spinning them upside down.
Oh, nope, did not mean to do that. Don't know why I added another one on to the initiative, so sorry about that.
Oh. I'm just gonna mark your Echo as, well, I guess it, I will just try my best to remember.
I know which one's Echo and which one's not.
Okay.
But yeah, so main me, this one over here,
Mm-hmm.
is gonna attack. And because I'm flanking this guy with myself, I get advantage. So that'll be a 27.
That will hit.
And then that is 9 slashing damage.
Okay, yeah, so you begin to attack the puffin guy there, delivering 9 slashing damage. Anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah, since I'm a fighter and I have the extra attack feature, as I hit him, because I can have my echo attack as part of my second attack. He gets an attack from the front and an attack from the back. That is a 26 to hit.
Okay.
All right. That is 13 slashing damage.
Yeah, so as you begin attacking and having your echo attack, you look at this guy and realize, like, he is not doing very well. He's still standing, but only just.
Okay. Well, that was my move, my attack, and my bonus action, so I think that is it for me.
Okay. All right, Valron, you're up.
Okay. What I do? I'm going to, as an action, toll the dead, because this guy's been mean to me.
Okay, so I need a wisdom saving throw. Ooh. He did not make that. Well, and he's also stunned, so I don't even... Okay. Yeah.
And then I need... oh, those become D12s. I don't know how to tell them to be D12s, though. Okay, I will just roll 2D12. And then I add my... Is it my wisdom modifier? Or my... features? Divines. It's 1d8 extra. That gonna work? It did. Okay, so it does 14 damage.
Okay, he is in critical condition after that.
And then as a bonus action, I will summon a spiritual weapon. Cast spell. Attack.
Boo.
I do the stinky thing.
no.
You do.
And
I'm sorry. What was the last part that you said?
I attack with a spiritual weapon and I critically fail.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
All right. Anything else
But
for your turn?
Yeah, he is stunned. So if I could figure out how to move my character to way the hell away.
Well, I guess you would have had.
Oh, spiritual weapon would have had advantage.
Yeah.
Fair. I'll roll again.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
so
boy.
you
Oh,
tell
boy.
me, what are you doing to this guy?
I have a large mace that is summoned as my spiritual weapon, and it's hurting.
Are you killing him or unconscious?
I will unconsciousing him because it is a weapon and I can do that. But
Oh wait, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button.
it does like 16 more damage. So I've done 30 damage this turn as a cleric.
Oh boy.
Does anyone know if that procs my sneak attack? Oh, no one's next to him. No, it's fine. Oh, I had advantage on that attack. Wait.
You had advantage, so it would. Yeah. It's advantage or someone's next to him.
Oh yeah, an extra D6.
I mean, so like, I mean, he was
Oh,
sitting with
yeah,
one health point, so I feel like if you're gonna keep throwing stuff at him, he's probably dead.
No, it's fine.
So like,
Just
Yeah.
The goal was unconscious.
Yeah, he
Killed
is there
because
and he
there's
is
weird.
unconscious.
He's super knocked out. That's what
He
he's
is.
done.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna take a lot to get him to come back to talk to you all. Vice, you're up.
Come on, Vice, get him.
How do I target again?
If you right click, then that will target. Like if you right click, it should automatically target them for you. It might be a double right click.
There we go. Double right click. So we are gonna pray on it that this guy is not immune, and I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on Dr. Frost.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Let me find
That could
his.
be amazing. Oh, very bad. Can't wait to see which one.
Do the
Okay, what are you casting on him again?
Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness. Let me look that up real quick. He does have some different, like his character sheet is not set because he's not an actual D&D character.
It don't say.
I don't say, yep, no Dr. Frost running around. Why can't that just pop up easy? Okay, here we go. Okay, so he needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. And yeah, let's see how he does. Wisdom. Oh, he did not ask me, so let me roll that twice. He made a 19 on that.
Damn it, he beats it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna bonus action the Bardic Inspiration, the Catman, and call it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I mean, that's a little racist, but I'll appreciate it.
All right, that brings us to Dr. Frost is up now, and he is
Mad.
Dr. Zaddy.
What do we want him to do?
He's feeling frosty.
Looking frosty too.
What?
Sorry, I'll cool myself down.
Oh gosh, where is
Puns are
what
getting
I
a little
want?
too hot to handle.
Yeah, sorry, I'll chill.
Guys, I'm not going to be able to deal with any of this.
Oh my gosh, I am doing horrible. So, I feel like that's gonna be all of you. Yep. You all are still behind that door, so no. Yep. Who is the furthest away?
I am.
Nope. Nope. Alright, I need Vice, Legion, and that would be it. Vice and oh wait, I didn't notice you. And Night Shadow to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Not Zach. I thought he wasn't going to be able to see me.
Well, you're in the area that this would be cast, so like him seeing you
Okay.
doesn't matter.
No. So that is a 17 con save for me.
Okay.
Just to confirm, so that is 1d20 plus the bonus plus the save bonus, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh boy, am I definitely open at 17 makes it.
And me too, because that's what I got.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
It'd be pretty cool if it did.
So my 2 with a 17, you are taking 7 cold damage unless you have immunity or whatever to that, and then Vice, you are taking 14 cold damage. And Vice, your movement speed is halved currently.
So, sorry. If for those of us who got a 17, how much damage are we taking?
You're taking 7. You're taking half of it.
7. Okay.
Vice is taking 14. Okay, and then for his... What was that?
No, I just bugged up my D&D Beyond sheet. Ignore me.
Okay.
You're good.
And then he is going to move down. And where do I want him to actually go? No, he wouldn't move down. He is going to move himself. So he's here, kind of moving towards that door. And he's going to make a icicle attack on you. So let's see what that is. Oh, that's gonna hit 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so he is like in his hand you see like this icicle kind of spring out, and he uses it very much like a dagger, stabbing it into Vice, and then he is going to... So it's going to be 2d6 plus 4. You are going to take 9 damage. So you're taking 4 cold damage and then 5 piercing damage from that. And that is going to be Dr. Frost's turn. And we have Lunas, who is in the hallway currently with the Count Dracula.
Is this? Yeah, this is us right here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna turn to him in the hallway, and I'm gonna pull out my my greatsword. And as I'm doing it, I'm gonna cut my hand, and lightning is gonna spring forth out of that greatsword, and I'm gonna attack him. So let me see how much damage I take from Crimson. Right. First form. I'm gonna two-hand attack with the flat side of my blade, because I'm trying to learn. Thank you so much, Night Shadow.
I'm proud of everyone
Yeah,
who's been
two-hand,
going
two-hand.
non-lethal.
Non-lethal attack.
Non-lethal,
Yeah.
okay.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Okay, that is going to hit him.
Fantastic. And then that's a 1d10. 7 plus 4 is 11 points. And then I'm going to just... Oh, wait. And then, hold on. Plus the... What does that add? I apologize. They're all over the place. I believe it's a d6.
You can go with it being a d6 if that's easier.
I'm pretty sure it's a d6, but yeah, it's just 1d6. Cool. And an extra 2 lightning damage. And then I'm going to attack him again
Okay.
for... That's a natural 19 plus
All right.
8, so definitely hits.
Definitely hits.
10, which is 10, d6, which is 6, 16.
So you realize as you're trying to not be as lethal, you
I
know,
just
taking
smack, smack.
Yeah, you're smacking, but like you have left him standing there like in pretty critical condition. Like he is bleeding from like where you've hit him. Just barely kind of standing there looking at you as this has happened.
Nice. Beautiful. I'm gonna say, you could have just sold me drugs instead. It's fine. Whoops.
You could have made better choices. I shouldn't have needed to sell you drugs. You should have just been able to sit and have a conversation. It is his turn. So
Yeah,
he is
that's right.
very. Did you have anything else?
No, that's it.
In his weakened state, he's gonna try his best. And to hit you with his mace. 14.
14 misses.
Okay, he's gonna try one more time to hit you. 16.
16 is my armor class. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
beats.
And then let's get our damage. Ooh. And that is going to be 4 bludgeoning damage as he stands there pretty weakened from engaging in combat with you.
10 for it.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to this guy down here that's in between Legion and his Echo Knight. He is going to attempt to hit with his mace on Legion.
The one in front of him or the one behind him?
The one in front of him.
All right.
Oh, that is interesting. I'm not sure why it thinks I have advantage on this. But I don't, so I won't. Alright. He is going to miss on that first one. He's going to try again with his mace. He is... Wow. Both times he rolled a 6 on that. And then that will bring us to the purple Count Dracula. Who is... He's going to leap... maybe he wouldn't. He's gonna actually... He'll move down here. He's gonna attempt to hit the Echo first. $22.
That will hit, and that will dissipate the echo.
Well, I'm just gonna hide it because I'm sure it'll come back soon. And then he had 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can get over here to you. So he's gonna come over to you, and now he should have advantage.
I think advantage is only if you're flanking.
No, for him he has pack tactics.
Oh, pack tactics. Okay.
23.
Yep, that'll hit.
Why won't you let me roll my damage? Okay, so D6 plus 2. Nice. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then that is going to bring us to the top. I recommend we take a quick break so everybody can move around, and then we will continue.
All
So
right.
let's
Sounds good.
do.
Yeah, no problem.
Is 5 minutes a long enough break, or does anyone need more than that?
Yeah.
That should be
That
fine.
sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go
I was
then.
going to try and break this guy's fucking jaw, so...
All right, we'll go 12:17 Central Time for coming back.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey,
setup.
What? Okay, I'm calling an insight check on that.
Yeah. I'm insight rolling now. There's no shot.
All right, welcome back, stream. We've been back for a while just talking, and I'm apparently being insight checked, is what's happening here. Oh my...
Natural
It's-
20, what?
What? You will have known that there was no farts happened while I was on the break, in case anyone in the stream needed to know that.
Right. You know
Zero
what?
farts.
I'm gonna roll as well.
Okay.
And that for me
Really loud.
would be... Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to mute my mic. Foundry was really loud, so I had to go mute it.
Oh, okay. So I got a 28 on my insight check. So now I need to know, did you fart?
I may have thought I needed to take a fart, but no farts happened. I'm just kidding. No, there was never any farts. I have a small bladder.
One moment.
All right.
No,
Well, now
just-
that the stream knows all about my break, let's continue with Night Shadow is at the top of the order.
All right.
I will forgive
ready.
you eventually.
Let's do this shit. All right. So I'm gonna...
Nope, none of that was done.
Gonna cast Zephyr Strike with my bonus action. So now I have advantage, and yeah, a lot of other fun shit.
Good spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to this cold boy over here, and he's just gonna fucking get it, isn't he? So
I think you're no fun. I mean, we've already had somebody take out just a bystander. Why wouldn't you go to this angry looking dude that was in front of you? Like, you're just singling out Cold Man?
You have to spell at him,
There wasn't
you know?
anyone in front of me, though. Like he's like the nearest guy to me.
Alright, I was just teasing. Okay, so let's...
Also, Cold Boy like smashed a bunch of my compatriots, so I'm gonna go for it.
Revenge.
Alright, revenge is a motivator for sure.
So that is a 3 and a that's the second attack. Well, not second attack because this attack is with advantage. So that's a dirty 20. Second one.
Okay?
Well, that's a dirty 20 for the first attack.
With advantage.
Yeah,
Got
with
it.
advantage. That's a dirty 20. First roll was a 3. Second one was a 13.
I'm back.
So let's fucking get it. All right, so I'm also gonna mark him as my favored foe. Just
Okay.
for fun.
And that's an extra
So-
D6, right?
It's an extra D4 at my level.
Okay.
Right, so he's going to get. He's going to get the D8 plus 3, so that's a 9 plus sneak attack damage because this attack was done with advantage, so I get to do that.
Okay.
9, 14, 15. Okay, it's slightly underwhelming. So that's 15. So that's 19 total bludgeoning damage on that.
Okay. Pause so I can math. Okay.
It's
Now you
19,
can continue.
19 total. I did the math for you.
Well, I had to do the math to take it away from him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I had to do the harder
so-
math, in my opinion.
yeah.
9
So
plus 10 is is 21 quick math.
So that's 19 total damage I've done. Does he need any more? Does he still look like?
Oh, wait. Hold on. What kind of damage are you doing? He has immunities to things.
Is it cold?
I'm doing bludgeoning.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because it's my unarmed style, so that's
Mhm.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
I'm really hoping he's not immune to that.
Nope,
It's not
he's
magical anyway.
yeah. Nope, you are good. All right. Anything else for Night Shadow?
That depends. How's he looking?
He
looks like
is.
he needs another.
He looks pretty healthy in comparison to how everybody else is looking that was trying to help him.
All right, so fuck it. I'm gonna do my action surge and just give him another. That's how it's gonna go. And that's bad. That's a 11 to hit.
11 will not hit.
Boo. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I've done. That's my turn. Except because I've done my Zephyr Strike, I can get out of dodge. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of dodge. So you're allowed to move more with that.
Okay. All right. He is going to. So after all of that has happened, he is going to use his reaction for you. So he has Frigid Rebuke. So he is going to force you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oof.
I did also forget that because of Zephyr Strike, I'd get to add one more D8 to my
Okay.
damage. So he's gonna have another 3 damage. But yes, okay. So I need to take a con save. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So that's 16.
Oh, you just made it. That's really sad. And you do not take
I
half.
disagree.
What's that?
I disagree. I think that's really good.
Well, I mean,
it's only sad for some of us here.
it was sad for me. It seemed like a really cool moment that I remembered to do something. Let's see what you would have taken. You would have taken 12, so not too bad. All right, and then that's going to bring us to he is unconscious. Armor.
Okay, my foundry kind of farted out, so what I was planning on doing, things haven't changed. There looked like I could move 5 feet to the right and get all the way up to Dr. McFreezy, but without getting any opportunity attacks. Is that still correct?
Dr.
Yes, you can get up to Dr. Frost with no opportunity
then
attacks.
I want to do that, and I want to punch him. 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit.
That is 8 force damage, and I will try to stun him.
Okay. And that's a saving throw I need to make. Was that Wisdom?
Yeah, Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Oh, even better for me. Ooh. 15?
Oh, that fails. He's stunned, if he can be.
Oh, wait. So, say what we were using again. I'm sorry. I really do have Dory the fish memory.
That's okay. I was using Stunning Strike to see if I could stun him.
Is that a spell or?
No.
Monk.
Okay. Cool. Then yes, he can be stunned by that.
So I will do that. I will stun him. My map is loading right now. Sorry for the delay.
That's okay.
Thing, mate. You're all right. Especially if you stun him.
Sure, we have plenty of time.
After stunning him, I will. Come on, I don't need a calendar. Get out of here. Okay, after stunning him, I'll run down to the two guys attacking. Sorry, so that's what I have my screen up now. I can measure this.
So you've gone 35 feet so far on your turn. So you have 15 feet
Okay.
of movement left.
And then I will. Oh, come on, computer. Sorry. Anyway, so if there's 15 feet left, 5, 10, 15, I'll go down next to the guy to the northwest of my pal, and I will pop him with an 11 to hit.
Okay. 11 is going to hit.
For 8 force damage.
Okay. And he looks to be in critical condition.
Okay, then I will just action attack him again.
Okay.
For a 24 to hit.
That's definitely going to fit.
For 11 force.
Are you knocking him unconscious or are you taking him out?
I'll just knock him unconscious. Seems like what everyone.
Okay, great. He
Peer pressure, am I right?
He hits the ground with a thud and is knocked unconscious.
Night Shadow is looking really happy.
Armor looks around like they want credit for. Like, come on, guys.
Come on, guys! I didn't kill that
Give me a
man.
little fist bump.
You're getting credit. You're getting credit from Night Shadow, who was, yeah. I mean, you weren't there before, but Night Shadow was horrified at the amount of murder. So very happy at the.
Yeah, we don't kill people here.
Yeah, Night Shadow is very happy.
We did murder several people before.
All right.
And that will be my whole turn.
Nice. Legion, you are up.
All right. Gonna summon my Echo here.
All right, your Echo has been summoned.
All right. And then I'll just whittle this guy down a little bit. So that was my bonus action. So attack with my sword. Ooh, only 14.
Ooh.
14 is going to hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yay. All right, that's 14 slashing on this guy.
Okay.
And then doing what I've done before, which is my extra attack from my Echo's position.
$15 will also hit.
All right. That is 12 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for your turn? He is still up. He does seem to be in rough condition, but he is still up.
Well, that was my bonus and my
Okay.
thing. Let's see here. No, I'll say that for later. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Valron, you're up.
Dr. Frost is stunned, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as a bonus action, we will use our... I can figure out how to click the button again. Spells, second level, spiritual weapon. We will attack with our spiritual weapon at advantage because he's stunned.
Okay.
So 27 and... Oh, probably higher than that. 25? I'd assume one of those hits.
Yes, they both will hit.
Okay, so it's that, and then that, and then that. 3 plus 3 plus 13 is 19 damage. As my bonus action.
Okay, that would be
Trying to render him unconscious.
he is still stunned, but he is not unconscious at this point.
Okay. I'll cast a quick Toll the Dead then. So wisdom saving throw for 19 damage.
Okay, he did 13, so I'm guessing he did not make that.
Failed.
Cool. So another 19.
Another 19 damage, yeah.
Oh wow. So
I'm just a cleric, guys. I don't deal damage. That's not my job. 2d12 can hurt, apparently.
Oof. All right. And that is that your turn then?
Yeah, I'm off in the corner, enjoying myself.
Okay. That's gonna bring us then to Vice.
Okay, because I really don't want to be next to this guy anymore, I'm going to... If I can figure out how to
This
do
guy
it.
who can't do anything right now. You all
It
are
was-
just at beating him to death.
Beating him to unconsciousness.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. We don't kill anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. He's stunned. Well, if that's the case, I am going to do the most boring thing in the world and stab him with my sword.
Okay.
Why are you not?
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, and you get advantage.
You do.
Do you like my sword?
Our Lord and Savior, my sword.
This is my sword. There are
Our
many
sword
like
and
it. This one
savior.
is mine.
That's better.
Computer, please. Why won't it let me attack? Targeted him. Thought I targeted.
Somebody is targeting him.
Targeted him, but for
You have actual dice. Maybe you just roll those.
Or you can roll the ones below in the chat.
it's good joke. I was like, I just rolled on beyond, but I don't think I have.
You have him targeted though. Like you were the one that's targeting him. So that's
Yeah, I don't
interesting.
know why.
And it won't let you just like click the attack.
No,
Can I
it
click
won't.
it? Can I click it and see what happens? Do you care?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
All right, and you have advantage. Okay, I can roll it. So there's that. Yep, the 23 is gonna hit. So let's get that damage. 5. Is there anything else you can add to the damage?
No.
So you did a 23 for your attack roll, and that was with advantage, and then 5 damage. Because I don't think it's showing up for you all, but there we go. Cool. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna offhand hit him with my dagger.
Okay.
Get 'em.
Get him.
Eat him.
Do you need me to click it for
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and
I'm-
roll it for me.
Yeah. Attack, advantage. Yes, a 24 will definitely hit. For another 5 piercing damage. Okay.
And
Anything else
maneuver?
that you would like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Cool. And then that brings us to Dr. Frost, but he is stunned and he can't do anything.
Till the end of his turn. He'll no longer be stunned, though, right?
I think it's the end of your
No,
turn
I think
is
it's
when. Yeah, it's the end of
It's
your
not-
turn.
Not your turn. Yeah.
Monk things.
Yep, monk things.
It's
Yeah, because I was like looking and I was like, how does somebody become unstunned? Because I had no idea and I had to go into
They
it.
wait.
We have to wait.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
I-
Lunas, you are up with
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
guy that's barely hanging on.
barely hanging on. I'm gonna lower my great sword, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna physically attack him with my fist, but it's gonna be stylized as more of just like a push, and I'm just gonna push him down into the. We're still in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, you are still like right beyond that door, like in the hall to the kitchen.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like shove him onto the ground and be like, I think you just need to stay down. Actually, it doesn't really look like this is going very well for you.
Okay.
So I'll go on attack for that if he needs to take damage.
He doesn't need to take damage, but so let's contest it. I will since he is super weak right now from
Sure.
all the attacks, I'll do disadvantage on mine, but athletics for shoving him or acrobatics, either one of those I'm fine with.
Yeah. Sounds good. I will do athletics. Absolutely, it's an 18.
This
Yeah,
is
with that
to meet
18, you're able
Right?
you were able to shove him to the ground, and I cannot mark him apparently. Let me move because I have so many things. I'm just moving him so I can put his thing. But yeah, he is prone.
Sweet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think you just need to stay right there, actually. So, and then is that my action?
Yes, that would be your action.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna use my movement to. Well, I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna kind of. Well, no, I'll walk over. We're here. I'm not trying to target. Please stop. Please move yourself. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna ready myself. With, I believe I have a knife.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna ready myself with one of my blood curses, in case Mr. Freeze, Dr. Freeze, decides to do any attacks.
Awesome. All right, then it is Count Dracula's turn that you just knocked prone, and so like as you are moving past him and moving out into the tavern, he is just like he's down on the ground. He is like making no effort. He's kind of just like bowing down to you and like thank you, please just leave me. I am so sorry for this. And then he is unconscious.
No need to worship. Stay down. Keep yourself safe.
Oh, I have too many of the same thing open. Okay. He is
I'd read this book.
So the guy being flanked by Legion, he is going to take from like his pocket. He has like this purple, like red, I guess more like maroon color handkerchief, and he like begins waving it at you, and he's like, "Please, no more, I surrender." And he then is just going to just kind of, he doesn't want to risk anything else happening. He feels the best course of action, seeing everything that's going on, is just to like relent and surrender to the group. And that will bring
Okay.
us up to Night Shadow.
Okay. So I want to ask now, Vice, you gave me bardic inspiration. What can I use that for? With your breedeth bard.
It is.
Breed.
Well, yeah,
You
because
can
like
roll a d10 and add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
well, fuck me, that's gonna be enjoyable. All right, so I'm gonna go over and smash this Doctor Cold fella.
All right, get him.
Gonna fucking get him. So I've got advantage because he's prone. Well, no, he's stunned.
He's
So
stunned.
17. Yeah, so that's a 17 because the other one was
17 is
3,
going
so
to hit.
The total for that, I imagine it doesn't matter, but yeah, that's what I rolled. I rolled a 17, but that's not my total. It's 24, but yeah. So 24 to just smash him in his stupid face.
All right, 24 to hit or 24 damage.
No, it's 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah,
24 to
24
hit.
definitely hits.
Yeah, does hit. Right, so I'm going to roll my sneak attack damage first. Right, so that's 9, 15, and then...
If you're already at 15 for adding, then like you just tell me what you're doing.
Oh, okay, right. So like, as he's like dazed and unconscious, like just to be extra fancy, like a Night Shadow's just gonna like run across the wall, and then just throw a massive haymaker at him.
Yeah.
And just take him the heck out.
Nice.
Nice.
He's done. I don't want to describe too much more than that, but yeah.
So done is in dead or unconscious. I want to make sure we have the same definition of done.
Always unconscious.
Okay,
when
okay.
you're Shadow.
Always unconscious. We're the good guys.
Night Shadow kills nobody.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
would
he's
never
so
kill
active about
anyone.
this new three who've joined, who seem to be on the same wavelength of, oh yeah, we don't just kill everyone. Like,
Not
so
everyone.
that clocks in one, real good,
Real
and you know what? I think that's probably his turn.
Okay.
I think I can do more on my turn, but you know what? That's just gonna be it. He's just gonna clock him out and then fold his arms and look at the rest of his denizens and be like, do you guys really want this? Are you sure? Because you can just stop now.
That's literally what I was just saying.
I
Yeah, but
mean,
you're in the
you've
closet.
got people unconscious. You got people.
Oh, true.
You've got
I'm
people
gonna get
surrendering on the ground, worshiping. Like they are dead. So I feel at this point we are out of combat. The way I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go through and ask you all if there's anything that you would do, and then we will move from there. So, Armor, is there anything that you would like to do before we officially say we are out of combat?
There's one guy still up.
He's up, but he is surrendered. Like he is waving his handkerchief and saying like he's done. So you are
I'll
welcome
punch
to.
him.
You're welcome to go punch him. Or
I want to
whatever you
clock him, but I'm gonna look at Night Shadow and be like, eh?
Hey, if you don't kill him, then I guess if you must punch him, do your thing.
All right, I'm gonna punch him.
All right, go punch
Oh, that's a
him.
natural 20. Woohoo!
Oh, let's go!
Also, very much like how Night
9,
Shadow
14,
is
14 force damage.
All right, and you're just making him go unconscious.
Yeah.
Will you
Alright.
continue to beat him if that doesn't make him unconscious?
Oh no, that makes he is unconscious. I mean, you can keep beating him, I guess, but he falls to the ground
No, well,
with a thud. His handkerchief goes
I'll reach-
flying.
I'll reach my sort of like armored arm across the body in front of me and pop him. And when he goes down, I'll look back at.
No, he's had enough. He is clearly unconscious. You do not need to strike him again.
Then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Legion.
All right. Well, I was gonna punch the guy to knock him out. So instead, I will just use my second wind. Get some health
nice.
back.
Sick.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Okay. Anything
And
else
that'll be
for
my-
you? Cool.
Nope. I'll drop my shadow since we seem to be getting out of combat, and that'll be it for me.
Okay. And then Vice, you're up.
I mean, I guess seeing that everybody's down, I'm just gonna try and reach across the bar and get like another pint of ale and give it to the lady as an apology for getting my blood all over her.
I mean, yeah, I would say it, like she is probably underneath the like bar, like in between those. See, I know how to ping when I'm a player, but I do not know how to ping as a DM. But like she's like in between those bar stools, like underneath, hiding from everything that's happening. So like as you reach across, grabbing whatever bottle you can find to give her another drink, like
Did you
she
just hold left click? Is it different?
maybe it's not. Nope. Oh, there we go. I was double clicking. Apparently, now I'm like all over the place. Look at that.
There you go.
You
I
just
really
hold.
like my You
No,
have to
click.
hold. But I like that I can be everywhere. Okay. Yeah, so she like very hesitantly reaches up for the drink that you were offering. Definitely afraid of everything that has happened here in the Polar Lounge. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
I mean, I guess like we're using turn loosely. I'm just making sure we've all done the things we'd like to do before moving forward. Lunas?
I mean, I'm gonna have come out of the kitchen area and been like, all right, well, there's a guy back there. He's in pretty rough shape, but it looks like you guys got everything handled here. What are we doing now? I'm gonna take a potion. I'm gonna drink a potion. Do we
Okay.
roll if I use that as an action?
You can, if you're using that as an action, you can just take the full amount.
Okay, sweet. Cool.
I told you something would be a good code word.
You were not wrong. You were not wrong. I'm really thankful. Actually, I think that's gonna be like my code word from now on. It's so
Like
nice.
imagine trying to sneak a candy cane or peppermint.
Or chrysanthemum
Or
even.
chrysanthemum.
I'm an absolute fool. What was I thinking?
You were like, give me some chrysanthemums. He was like, no, I'm not even talking anymore.
I mean, I just saw you go downstairs and I thought, okay, yes, I guess we're beating the shit out of everyone. And as you can see, we beat the shit out of everyone. But yes, what is the plan now? I feel like we were supposed to do something and it wasn't just beat up these guys.
Let's find the Poffin, is what I remember.
Yes, find the puffin. So, are any of these guys conscious enough to talk? I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a
this
guy in the back.
Important. No, sorry. Do continue.
Oh, there's this guy in the back. He's pretty rough, but he can definitely talk. So
And I would say he is probably your best bet because you all have knocked everybody else into next week.
They needed it, so it's fine.
Fair enough, but like they're gonna be nursing some oh my gosh, why is the word slipping for me? Because all my kids have them concussions for a while.
I'm hoping that Dr. Cold, or whatever his name is not like too discombobulated.
Yeah, we didn't mess up his face, did we?
I
I don't know. Would you all have
Body
been aiming
blows
at his
only.
face?
I
I
was
think that's
aiming for his
real.
chins, personally.
If I go,
I just want to see how firm his chest is.
It's less firm now is the answer.
It's
It's pretty bruised. Anything you were hoping to find out, he's kind
Shattered
of puffy. You might mistake
He's
him for
kinda
being
puffy.
the puffin. He's so puffy now from all the bruising. Yeah, so I take it you're going to get Count Dracula from the back and ask him some questions, interrogate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
you all drag
bring
him
this
out
guy
into the tavern however you would like, if you're, manhandling him, so to speak, or whatever you think you would do.
Mm-hmm.
gently bring him up, set him down on a bar stool.
Um,
Make
Make
sure
sure
as
he had
you,
make sure he had some dinner.
as you gently bring him up and get him kind of sitting and stuff, he turns and looks at you, Lunas. He's like, "Now you're gentle."
Yeah, I got two sides of me, We'll see which one you get next.
I prefer the gentle side.
Sets you down.
Armor does the really obnoxious knuckle, really obnoxious.
As you do that, you see him cringe in fear of what is to come next.
I'll let you guys take the lead on this one. I'm not too good at doing the whole interrogation thing, so you guys go ahead.
So we're looking for the puffin, right?
The puffy.
That's correct.
Well,
Puffy boy. Okay.
No,
So I'll just go up to him and be like, "So I'm sure you know who we're looking for at this point. Tell us where he is, or I'll break every bone in your body, because I'm pretty sure I can break every bone without killing you."
Without killing you. Roll me
I'd love to watch
intimidation with advantage.
don't worry, I'll heal the bones as you break them, so you can break them again.
Oh God.
Intimidation with
He'll live. Right, Night Shadow? That's what matters.
because apparently it didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, he definitely believes what you are saying, that you are going to break every bone and then re-break them again and again. He's scared. He's shaking in his boots, I guess, or is in his Count Dracula cape there. He's kind of stuttering, he's really taken a beating from Lunas, and he was not anticipating that when they stepped into the hallway, so he is really shaken, definitely fearful of the group, and seeing how even Dr. Frost is unconscious, super nervous wreck, and he's like, the puffin, he's in the cellar. The puffin's in the cellar.
Who else is with him in the cellar?
They brought in, gosh, I think the man's name was Azul. Peter. Yes, it was Peter Azul was brought in.
What else do you want to know from this guy?
How to get in?
Well,
Oh yeah, I mean that's a
The
good
cellar.
question.
Obviously, you just opened the door.
yeah,
Okay, so it's not trapped or anything. We're just gonna go off that basis.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'm gonna-
there's no trap to the cellar. There are some other guards standing away, but there were. I'm guessing if they heard all this commotion and they didn't come up, that they probably just scattered.
Okay, so that's good. So you're a criminal, yes? You will take your frosty friend and you will turn yourself in. Now, if we find out that you didn't, then we will come looking for you again. I promise you, it will not be such a pleasant
Yeah,
encounter.
We
as this
made the
one.
last guy give us his finger, so it was pretty metal.
And it
actually.
was delicious.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
it was.
Uh,
Yeah,
so yes, turn yourselves in, or we find you and things get much worse. Yes. Perhaps. No. Okay.
You want me to take Frosty, and who am I turning myself into?
Feel like you should know, but
You know, just like whoever's in charge
know,
of like the police,
The detective daddy.
the detective.
The
Yes.
The detective daddy. The detective daddy, do you mean, I guess I'm not really sure. Who do you mean?
Edward Gordon. No, Edward.
Norton.
Sir Norton.
Commissioner
Yeah.
Norton.
Sir Norton.
I got it right. Norton. You're welcome, everybody.
All right, Detective Daddy is here for the stream to be able to see.
I mean, with a name like that.
Why wouldn't you want to turn yourself into the Detective Daddy?
God.
Let's go. He goes, yes, I can. Yes, I can turn ourselves in. Yes, he's clearly afraid of the group and any consequences that will happen if he chooses not to listen to the group.
I do have one question for you, Mr. Count Chocula, sir, before you go, which is why do people whoever these people are that work for Mr. Puffy, why do they seem to not like this jester? You know, like what's the deal? What's the beef between you two?
I mean, I'm not the boss man, so I can only assume, but when you are trying to be the baddest boss man in the city, you don't really like if somebody else comes in, they seem to be badder than you are.
For sure. I just figured for a city that runs on like, you know, obvious corporate greed and like mobster mentality, maybe they might work together and set up. But I guess I was mistaken in that instance. So,
They may
in
have
that
in
case-
a past time, but they don't anymore. But maybe once before.
and another just follow up question: how does this this Freezy daddy figure into all this? Where how do you know
Puffin's
him?
like the cold. Puffin's like the cold.
Yeah, is he like a helpful kind of guy, or like how is he just like an associate of yours, or like what's the deal with that?
I mean, he's stronger than most of the people that the Puffin tends to hire, right? Like he comes with his own skills, and he is pretty cold. And he was hired by the Puffin to protect his assets. Obviously, he did not do too well today at that.
Yeah, my mom always said you got to cover your assets. Got it. Okay, so this Dr. Daddy Frosty Freeze.
There we go. We've got Dr. Frost up on the screen for everybody to see.
Is
Frosty Daddy.
He's an associate of Mr. Puffy.
He is, yes. He was contracted by him to help protect his assets and his business.
How do you figure into all this, Mr. Count Chocula? What's the deal with that? How'd you get involved in this?
Mr. Count Chocula.
I needed some coin, and you know, I'm a pretty intimidating fella, but well, your friend there, he led me astray.
I see.
He got the better of my judgment.
Interesting. I don't really have any other questions. I was just kind of curious why you were working for these goofballs. That's all.
Poor decisions. I didn't get my education. I probably should have.
Yeah, that's a good point. Some of us need to be educated, you know? Read a book or something.
Definitely.
Yeah, scrolls rather. Are there scrolls in this world? I don't know. I'm not trying to be too meta here.
Are, of course, scrolls.
Yeah,
There are,
Night Shadow knows what I'm
there are
talking about.
materials that you can go through. Have you not read stuff?
I mean,
Sounds like
I
you
know how to
haven't
read.
read.
I can read. I've read stuff. You
Have you
know,
read scrolls? It sounds like you maybe need to read some scrolls.
I know how to
Wait,
read.
is this
all
is
right?
this homie popping off at the mouth? Cause
You know what? We should.
Yeah,
not-
I don't really know how much leverage you actually have here, my guy.
Oh, not trying to leverage. I thought we were getting to a place of betterment where we could joke lightheartedly again. I
We're sending you to the
misunderstood.
police. Just remember that you
You
lost this fight and you're going to jail. You're going to take yourself, or we're going to come and chop your fingers off.
I
And
will
even,
not
I
forget.
guess.
You've led me astray once, and now I will follow and listen better.
Count Chocula.
I
So
thought we were
guess-
just going to have a
are you
meeting
like
and
bringing
beat
the
me.
worshippers?
No, we will have the banter between us. You are not part of this banter. In fact, I don't know why you're still here. You must leave.
All right, I will grab.
It's all your
I will grab Frosty Daddy,
Okay,
and I will
still-
leave.
Yeah, we gotta go
If
get
we find out you
McPuffy.
didn't, then well, unpleasant things will happen.
Yeah. Also, one last question. Not that we don't know how to do it, but how do you get to the basement? Where is that? Do you go through the kitchen and then down, or is there like an elevator or a secret entrance? Maybe I don't know.
The building isn't large enough for a secret entrance. You just go through the hallway that we went into together, but that didn't work out. But you go through the hallway, and there's a door on the right to the kitchen and a door on the left to the cellar, and you go that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 10-4, 10-4. Well, you have a good night now. I'm gonna walk away sheepishly.
Hey, Lunas, what didn't work out in the hallway?
I was just trying to buy some drugs. It's not a big deal.
What? Is
He was
that
all
why
out
you
of
were there?
drugs. Right, he is going to begin. He's gonna like grab Dr. Frost by like the ankles, kind of dragging him behind him, and like hitting every bump in the floorboards as they go. And they are going to begin to exit, assuming no one's going to do anything to them on their way out.
No. It looks like we got someone wanting to know what would have happened with the fingers.
Oh, we ate them.
You're gonna eat the fingers.
Oh no, I mean that's what Armor had said we were gonna do. So I was just rolling with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
We're-
just kidding.
apparently
We were
we're
just
eating
kidding.
the
Everyone
fingers.
was just kidding. It was just a joke.
Yeah, we would
Everyone's
never.
kidding.
I can't eat human flesh. That's really disgusting to me. But
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
that would be awful, and I would never.
I can
The-
eat human.
but the
The five-finger
previous
plate.
person did just nonchalantly chop off his finger. So
We've got a viewer that says finger looking good, huh?
That is a good joke. I appreciate it.
truly.
Awesome. All
So
right.
I guess we're going downstairs. Yes.
I feel like this is a good pause point for this session, just because I know when we go downstairs, we will probably be chatty and possibly violent, but not
What?
murderous. So
Very violent, never murderous.
Never
we're not putting
murderous.
people into we're putting people into the hospital, not the morgue. Everybody, remember that.
Well,
Sounds
and
like
you're not those excited level 1 and 2 adventurers, right? Like, you've matured now at level 10, so you're not going around trying to kill everybody. You've learned there is definitely more than one way. Alright, if you are in the chat and you liked what you saw, we will be back not next week, but the following week at 10 a.m. Central, or somewhere near 10 a.m. Central Time. We're working on that time thing. We had some tech issues today, and then last week we were doing our session 0. But hopefully you had fun seeing us interrogate Dr. Frost and the Puffin workers, and next week we will meet the Puffin and hopefully get to see the Jester and go from there and maybe meet some other villains along the way. All right, we are going to sign off of the stream, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you did enjoy what you saw, be sure to hit the follow button so you can tune in next week. See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
You have a great day too. Thank you. Awesome. I got a new